We are headed back towards Moab, going up Hurrah Pass. And this was an absolute gorgeous ride on the way down. We thought we'd get a little bit of drone footage going back up. I'm hoping you can get a feel for how beautiful it is here, and not just see me and the road I'm on. Some slick mud in here. So while I've got the drone following me a little bit, tell you a little bit about the ride we did today. We left directly out of Moab. We stayed there last night and headed out the Cane Creek Boulevard, and from there came out and headed towards Hurrah Pass. And I would say from Moab all the way to Hurrah Pass was a very easy ride, but some of the most scenic views around, just absolutely beautiful. Huge red rock cliffs on both sides of you, even when you're on the asphalt coming out Cane Creek Boulevard. It was just really pretty. And probably if you ride in the dirt on whatever kind of bike you ride, if you're comfortable in the dirt at all, I would say you'd be comfortable riding the ride all the way out to Hurrah Pass. Once you get to the backside, I mean, you can see the terrain here. It's really fairly simple, pretty windy, but if you just take it easy and ride, I think if you're comfortable in the dirt, you could ride all of this. We were headed out towards a place called Chicken Corners, and we got out roughly 19 miles from Moab and started to get into some really sandy stuff and a little bit harder for rocks and things as well. So if you're less comfortable with the more difficult stuff, either stop at Hurrah Pass or stop when you hit the rocks and the sand. But it was still a beautiful ride out that way, and it really wasn't extremely difficult. Fortunately, we're in the time of year where we've had a fair amount of rain, so the sand was reasonably packed down. I'm sure if you did it further into the summer, or if you were in a really dry spell in the spring or fall, it would be a difficult ride on a big bike because of the depth of the sand. So here is Hurrah Pass. And I think while I'm here, I'm just going to zip up and give you a little view of what it looks like. Get us a little bit of altitude. Got some Jeeps coming up and going down over there. It's a really pretty area. So this is the back side of Hurrah Pass, the Moab side, coming back down. I think I'm going to put that drone a little further away from the rocks. You can see this is maybe a little bit bumpy, but not a difficult ride at all. Most of the rocks are kind of flattened, almost like riding on slick rock, but a little not quite as smooth as actual slick rock. Looks like we got some people coming. I'm going to move the drone behind me. In the morning when we came out here, there wasn't a single person. We didn't see a single person on the road. So early in the morning, it really wasn't that early. We left about 8 o'clock. But on the way back, it looks like we're seeing a fair amount of traffic. See how pretty this is around here. Just an absolute gorgeous area. Here's our selfie. Yeah, what a world of difference from 8 o'clock in the morning to or 10:30. Yeah. Bring that in a little closer. I had it follow me further away so I could see some more of the mountain, but it's having a hard time following me. But now it's got me back. I wanted to get some of the scenery around us. Because the road's a really nice road, but the scenery is really what makes this ride. Drone only does about 35 or so miles an hour, so even on these wide open spots when you could really crank it up, if I do, I lose the video. So if it feels like I'm kind of going a little slower on the open spots, there's the reason. Most of the road all the way in from Moab to here was similar to this kind of ride, either on asphalt or this wide open, really easy. So if you just wanted to see Hurrah Pass and not go any further, I think you could pretty comfortably do it in almost anything, given the road conditions are okay. Obviously on a rainy day this could be a muddy mess out here. Mix up the angles a little bit, let you see the other side. So the water crossing it down here was deceptively deep. I don't know. I did the right side that time, and I think it was deeper. Definitely got a boot full of water on that one. I am going to speed up the video playback here so you can still see the beautiful scenery, but not have to watch the fairly simple ride out.